So, babe,
Hmm.
how long would you say you've been sexting? Sending
How long
sexy
have I
text
been
messages.
sexting?
Yes.
Trying to think what phone I had that was decent enough to sext on. In high school, I had that Nokia brick, so I wasn't no sending no text on that one. I think the first phone that I might have sexted on was like maybe the third generation iPhone. That might have been it.
How long
Oh,
have you?
that was like 2005, 4 or 5. Yeah.
I've been sexting since like first grade.
What you was sending pictures? I mean, like drawing pictures of your cootie cat?
No. No, so by definition, sexting is like sending sexy stuff through like a digital device. And
Mhm.
remember when we were kids, we would type boobs on our calculator?
Oh, shut up. That doesn't count, you pervert, by the way. Why were you in the first grades typing out boobs?
I was a sexually awakened child.
You too. Okay,
I
this is what
discovered
happens.
the
This is what happens when you
80085.
don't hide the remote and you have Skinamax, okay? Back in the day, Skinamax was a real thing.
And remember,
That
it
and the
was
Spice
like
Channel.
some kind of formula that went with it that would equal like boobs, which you could pretty much do anything. But you type in 80085 and it'd be boobs. You like show it to your friend like hee.
See, you're a child. I typed in boobies. It was 8008135. Boobies. I mean, the E was
That's-
backwards, but
That's fine, but still. In the same thing, like you was really doing something different. Anyway,
I was a grown-up.
so welcome to More to the Story, and today we're talking about sexting.
Wait a second. You ain't even introduce yourself.
I am going to like, can you just let me come into my own with this? You don't have to control. He has control issues.
I
This
don't
is
have
what the
control
first
issues.
topic should have been about, but we'll deal with it later.
Oh.
I'm Farron Moore.
That's what we're gonna do. You gonna air out? You gonna Robin Givens this
And,
situation right now? You gonna bring up some shit that I didn't know about?
I'm Farron Moore, and
I'm to hear more. Welcome to More to the Story.
welcome to More to the Story. I'm so excited.
I just want to also point out that Farron is actually Farron Brown.
Legally, yes, you're right.
She hasn't taken my last name, so if I left tomorrow, she don't get nothing because all my stuff belongs.
Lies. We still have.
She don't get nothing. She get 2 pair of shoestrings and a bowl of Fruit Loops. That's what you're gonna pack in the bag because you didn't take the last name.
So you sending me out with what you came into the
Oh, you son of a bastard! That's what you gonna do right now.
That's what you ask for. Anyway, so
One of
but
our first times reconnecting, I saw Farron pee on the side of a car. That was our first night.
yeah, so I was drunk, but I've also done it completely sober. You gotta go.
That is
And
true.
the way Brennan has been on me about drinking water, I've been drinking so much water just in case he asked me how much I was drinking.
Oh yeah,
Like I'm prepared. So I have peed at least 97 times this morning alone.
yeah. All right.
So
You have been peeing a lot.
whatever.
All right.
Anyway, so back to the topic.
Mm-hmm.
Sexting. So it's more so, I don't know. I trailed more towards like dick pics, but we'll get to it in a second. Sexting like is pretty much been around since like 30,000 BC.
So you mean to tell
Like,
me you would have
well, not sexting, but like just sexual, like sharing sexual things, whether it was via like
courier pigeon?
no, like cave drawings.
Really?
Like it was legit, like graphic cave drawings and shit.
I can't imagine somebody back in the Roman times having an Arthur come up and sketch their dick because they're not a good drawer. So they would just have an artist come up like, yeah, I want a picture of my dick. He'd be like, excuse me? Like, yeah, my dick. Like, okay, cool. He's like, here's the thing though. Could you Did you make it a little longer? Get to make it a little longer.
Of course.
And, add a little girth.
But you know what?
Make it the size of a scroll.
From the research I found, nobody stressed about. I mean, hell, think about the Michelangelo.
Yeah.
The David. Nobody stressed over
Size.
It was all about the body and the masculine form and athleticism and looking all strong and sexy and stuff like that. So most of those pictures and sculptures and all this stuff actually was like men completely flaccid.
Yeah.
So it wasn't until it was some kind of like fertility statue or, something to symbolize fertility that they started being concerned with the size of the dick.
Not to get too dark or, off brand, but I recently came across a video on my Twitter timeline of a guy with a very girthy and long member.
Okay.
And it did not look fun for that young lady. I remember being younger and wanting everybody's like, I got a big, all of that. And now as a grown up, you be like, I don't want that big. Like that, he couldn't even get all the way in. Like it literally looked, it was like this. And this is no exaggeration. This was can you imagine?
Terrifying.
Like if our first night and you had came over and I was just like,
I would have left. I've actually told you a story of how it was too big and I was like, you have to leave. I cannot. You have to go. I can't. And I'm not even attempting it. I'm good.
I wonder if I had ever seen a huge vagina if I would have left. It's like, your lips are engulfing. Why did they come?
Well, that's vulva, and that has nothing. That doesn't have
vulva,
much to
the
do.
Vulva shouldn't be underneath your belly button.
What?
It should be belly button, fufa, vulva. Why is it like belly button, vulva? Why your lips come up that high?
So in your mind, these lips start.
Yep, that's what they were. That's what they were.
Okay, moving right along. I was not thinking that. I was thinking like lips like hanging.
Oh, like meat curtains. Roast beef sandwich.
Is that a thing? Is meat curtain sound like something from Urban Dictionary?
Yeah, that's a thing. Is
it?
Yeah, that's a slang for it. A roast beef sandwich. Look it up. Got some meaty drapes.
Swear, the things I don't know, I cannot keep up with you young folks. Listen.
That's young. You younger than me. You were just sheltered in East St. Louis in a shack that didn't have any windows.
Stop saying all these terrible things about my upbringing when you literally shared a spoon with like 8 people.
Okay, first of all, it's called a family spoon. So we did exactly what it was entitled to do. Okay, it's a family spoon.
You can call it whatever you want.
You stick it in the peanut butter, you get a lick, and then you stick it back, and the next person gets a lick. You stick it in. You have to use crunchy peanut butter, though, because that'll slow people down. If you do is creamy, and that whole jar going to be gone within 30 minutes.
Oh, my God, I hate you so much. Shut up, and that's gross. But also, I'm sorry you grew up so poor. Oh my God!
You're a condescending jerk. Because it wasn't sincere. Go ahead.
Anyway, so I also saw that, like, okay, of course, people have found a ways to incorporate sex and everything. So, of course, it was in drawings and letters and stuff. But the first Polaroid camera came out in 1947.
Okay.
And if you think about how big that camera was, because, hell, Polaroids are still kind of chunky compared to other cameras. And I could not imagine, like, how do you get a nude from such a big, so was it?
You have to have somebody do that for you. You can't do that on your own.
Exactly. But, and it also made me think of, you and I have discussed, like, sending letters to people and stuff. So you take this Polaroid and you're mailing it to somebody, and like, what if this ends up in like the wrong person's hands, or their mother sees it? Like, just all this stuff.
Definitely did that.
People are like, so you sent
definitely did.
Oh my God!
And I was in high school.
You sent naked pictures. Did mothers, fathers, anybody ever find it?
So my first girlfriend, I won't say her name on here because I think she still follows my page and everything. But you know who you are. Her mom would let her have no contact with boys, so I had to send it to her aunt's house, who was my godmother, Rose. So I'll tell you, I see sometimes when I go back. And so I definitely sent some pictures and stuff like that, and she made sure she got them. One time I sent a ring. I don't know why. Stupid kid, 14. Sent the ring in the mail. She was like, yeah, I didn't get that letter. I was like, that postman took that shit.
Right.
He definitely did. But yeah, I did. I always felt weird about taking pictures because
not from the sounds of it, you whore.
Well, you see how she talked to me? You see how she talked to me? Here's the thing. I felt weird about taking the pictures because I'm like, who's the person developing this and looking at it? Like, because I mean, like,
wait, you're talking about something you had to take and get developed.
Yeah, I wasn't taking Polaroids.
Disposable.
Yeah, I had disposables. I was out here wilding with it.
So that just makes me think of that Robin Williams movie where
Photograph? Was it
Photo something?
Yeah,
I can't remember the name of it.
Not 48
hours. Wait, what, nigga? What? 48 hours. No, but it's something where he was like basically stalking his family.
Right.
And he was like keeping his own version of the photo. So you are 100%, I keep hitting this mic, 100% the only man that has ever received a nude of me. Like, I have been terrified of sending nudes.
I remember when you told me that. I was like, she bullshit.
No, 100%. The only man, because I've been terrified of ever doing that and somebody getting mad and they sharing them or whatever. And it was 2 conversations I've had, or just 2 experiences I've had that like solidified that. So I shared just a picture of my tattoo, which you know is on my lower back.
On that ass though.
It's my lower back. With a guy, and he used that as like his way of saying, oh, I fucked her. And it's like, actually, no,
what?
You didn't. I sent you that picture. My 8-year-old niece took that picture for me to share it with you. And
niggas is trash, B.
Right. So it was like, oh, no.
Yeah.
Like, y'all can't handle it. Y'all ridiculous.
Y'all can't handle a real woman. Okay. City girl status. Okay.
City. Not city girl status. I hate city girls.
All right, cool.
She's the worst.
You don't even know their names. What's their name? What's the girl's name?
Young Miami, and then the girl that was in jail.
JT?
Yes.
I don't know if that's correct. I just
said
you just lie. You just lie all day with your lying ass mouth.
Focus. See, I need a different co-host because I can't stay focused with him.
Ain't nobody gonna work with you. Am I gonna work with you?
I'm a garbage human. No. But anyway, so just thinking about all of that and just how long people have just depicted images, basically porn. And of course, once smartphones came out, it was like, oh, I could send this shit even faster.
Over.
I could send.
It was over there
because people were already sending, you included apparently, dirty letters and all this stuff. So it was just like, it was inevitable that they would, switch this over to smartphones. But that somehow became a pre-approval notice for unsolicited dick pics.
Yeah.
And
don't do that. It's not cool, man.
Well, let's not move so fast. So I have to say that I was a little salty feeling. Do the kids still say salty? That I have never received an unsolicited dick pic.
Well, you know what? It's the energy that you put out.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I said that. I was like, I've always dealt with men or just guys thinking, oh, she's like super business. She's trying to marry me. She's not about the bullshit, so I can't do these things with her. But not knowing that I was so about the bullshit and I was not. And I was legit, like, yo.
I was
Yo.
so about the bullshit. Who the fuck said?
I legit was, but I would even come across like years after high school, come across like guys I went to high school with, oh, I know you married now. And it's like, nigga, no, I'm out here living it up. Like,
That makes sense.
and proud. But yeah, so that was great. You legit did a spit take. But yeah, so I was like, kind of, because you know I'm a very sexual person, and even outside of that, it's like I think that dicks are like visually pleasing.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you know, you hear on both sides, you don't want to look right at a dick, or you don't want to look right at, you know, a vagina, and I'm like, they're beautiful. Why not?
Yeah, I like the way
So-
I like the way vaginas are different. So.
Yeah. So, but I looked at, why do men send, like, why send them unsolicited? Like, why not wait to see if this is something that's welcome? And it's because, like, men, one of the reasons, Psychology Today actually touched on this. Psychology Today has become my best friend. So they touched on this in the
Explains why your laptop was in the bed when I got home the other night.
I was humping my computer. They actually have an article that says why men send pics of their junk, and the number one was that men feel like they have to be bold to get attention. So it's like, here's my dick, you know, and instead of giving the choice, like, give me the choice to see it. See, is this where the conversation going? I shouldn't say, hey, cute dog, what's his name? And you send me a picture of your dick, from, you know? But it's like it's the norm with men across the board. It's even more so in the gay man community, because it's such a male, sending news is such a male dominated thing, that their apps are basically, their dating apps are set up to like hold photos and like albums, so that they could just send off like a spank bank. Oh, you want pics? Here you go. That easy. And it's like, shit. Oh, fun fact. Snapchat was actually created so that guys could send pics of their poop to each other.
What?
Frat guys.
No. You are lying. Where did this come from?
I do not know. I don't know if it was like just a joke.
No, I'm
type
saying
thing.
you found that information.
Yes, I found it in this, where is it? It's right here. This article on the bold italic. But yeah, it was legit so that frat guys could send pictures of their poop to each other, and on some along the lines of how Facebook was created by some college students, blah blah blah, it became this big thing. But
That's
it started
crazy.
because of pics of poop. But
All right.
back to the unsolicited dick pics. So men are pervs. So they get like
What?
a sexual thrill at just the idea of a woman saying it. So they don't care that they may not hear from you again. They just want to know that you saw. Because it's like, when I ask a woman, I try to get a woman to see it, she may say no, but you had to see it.
Well, here's the
'Cause
thing.
you had to open up this message.
I thought that, like, because men are visual creatures, right? And we go, let's say a guy goes through an Instagram page, young lady, she got a bathing suit on, all that type of stuff, and you know, she's getting out of the pool, and then she just, you know, has an outfit for going out with ladies and stuff like that. Like, oh man, this chick's beautiful, right? Like, and because we're not great communicators, it's like we don't have like sexy time outfits. A guy's either naked or he's clothed. Like, you either look good in the suit or you fit and you got on like some boxers and a six pack, right? That's basically what a guy has to be sexy. So it's just like, all right, well, let me lean with my strongest accent. Here's my dick. And my dick is basically me saying hello because I'm a visual creature. Everything you show me visually is stimulating. So it's like, well, let me see if this dick will stimulate you while I say hello. Hello, penis. How are you? Right? Like that's how I think guys think.
You're not 100% like off with that because it also says that Psychology Today, why men send pics of their junk, also says that men do it in hopes that it's returned.
Yes.
And so I actually connected
Wait,
that
the dick pic or your vulva?
No, like I'm sending you a nude in hopes that you would send a nude back.
Okay, gotcha.
It's like, could you imagine like a woman like, oh, you want to send dick pics? Here, take all these dicks.
I've heard of somebody somebody was talking to somebody and they was like, when guys send me random dick pics, I send them like anonymous random dick pics. Like I just take dick pics and send it. I forgot. I think it was a comic that was telling me that.
It's smart. It's great. But I actually connected that to like the love language thing that we learned. Like you give what you want to receive.
You want to get that reciprocity.
And so so you're like, hey, this is how I like to communicate. And women are like,
yeah, no.
But I also wanted to know, because I'm sure I am not the only woman that's like, yes to dick pics. Yes. So I'm sure I'm not the only one. So I looked up and I couldn't find anywhere where women were like, yeah, send them to me. I don't care, you know? But it was like this laundry list of reasons why they did not want them. Before I get to that, though, listen to this ridiculous story. It's a man named the Naked Photographer. He's a man in Ohio. He exposes himself to women in like random places and takes a picture of their reaction. And he masturbates to the pictures of their reaction to seeing him naked.
How has he not been arrested?
I'm sure he has by now because, I mean, he has like a whole write-up about him. That was like the Cliff Notes version. But he used the photos.
Pervert.
Yes. And it's like, but these disgusted, horrified looks are what got you off. Right. Right.
That's ridiculous.
Or just what if every single woman just burst out laughing? Like, would that have stopped him?
See, when I used to send dick pics, I feel like if you shoot it from underneath your thigh, and
you are very artsy with yours.
Yeah, I'm very artsy with my dick pics. Yeah. Shoot underneath the thigh, and then smile. So like if you're shooting underneath, you can look down, and you're in the picture too, and you smile, and it's like, hey, like that makes it less abrasive if you're smiling in a dick pic. Cause you open it up like, oh, who's dick?
Less abrasive.
But look at that dimple, though.
It wouldn't.
It wouldn't? You don't think so?
No.
If I took a dick pic right now, smiling in the picture, sent it to you, and be like, oh, my babe.
It's still dick first. And so that's what my reaction is. I would have to like look and study it to see like, oh, his face is back there because
I have an iPhone.
Eyes are going to be.
I'm gonna put it on portrait mode. The portrait's gonna be on my face. The dick is just gonna be like there in the space. I'm gonna get it from a good angle. You're gonna get a vein in there.
I like that. You should like send me that picture and I'm gonna submit it to critique my dick pic.
That's a thing?
That's a thing. So men send in their dick pics or I'm trying to be like
PG?
Yes. No, politically correct because it's not all men. Penis-membered people.
That's good. I like that. I see what you did there.
Yes.
It's goddamn good.
But they send in their dick pics, and this person, who I think is a woman, but I'm not 100% sure, gives them artistic critiques on their picture. Like, nice socks, I like the lighting, maybe next time try this setting. Like, it's great, and I just scrolled through. It used to be on Tumblr, but Tumblr
Tumblr
out all
dropped
the fun.
The ball, didn't they,
yes.
babe?
I
Fucking
remember
idiots.
when you first found out, you were like, babe, did you hear what Tumblr did?
Motherfucking Tumblr, bro. How y'all got the bag? Y'all got the best bag right now. Y'all fumble that bitch.
Yeah.
Dummies.
They should have just found a way to like
separate it. Make 18 and older Tumblr. Since that Tumblr's already existed, make a PG Tumblr. Let everybody else stay on this one. Y'all dropped the fucking bag, Tumblr.
Yeah, they did.
Idiots, bro.
But yeah, so
I want to take some artsy dick pics now. Like, I want to take a dick
do
pic.
Do it.
With,
I
like,
think
some
this
nice socks on.
thing is still. I think it still exists. Critiquing my dick pic still exists. I think it's on Reddit now. But yeah,
I want to take some artsy. I want to be sitting crisscross applesauce with some nice socks.
you can't sit like that. We've had this conversation.
I want to say as much crisscross applesauce as possible with some nice socks and be fully erect, but have like baby Christmas lights wrapped around my penis, and then just be kind of like this, like.
I don't understand the connection with what's on the socks. What kind of socks do we have on for Christmas lights to be involved?
Let's go ornaments and Christmas trees, right?
And what's in your hands? Are we holding ornaments, or are we just?
I got cups of hot chocolate in my hands, and then I got a
like
Santa
a Santa
Claus
hat.
hat. Yep, like that. It's like Happy Holidays.
Okay, I feel like something should be happening on your chest.
Tinsel.
You gonna put some tinsel?
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, what if we golded up your chest hair? I can't think of the
glitter.
word. Oh, no, spray paint, glitter, whatever.
Okay, I'm with it. I would put snow on it. Snow and then like a snowman.
because I mean that would be completely blank. So you gotta.
Yep. I'm with it. I'm with the shits.
Yeah, I'm all for it. I help. But I'm happy you brought that up, and you used the word dicture because there's a artist that did that legit casted men to come in, and she dressed up their dicks in like dog clothes and stuff,
I remember
and like
you telling me that.
recreated. She did
What was
the
it?
Napoleon Bonaparte.
You said doll, DOLL, right?
DOLL.
I thought you said in
Dog
clothes. I was like,
How
how big were
big?
these dicks?
No.
He said enormous dicks. Who did she fight in? Elephants?
She would have, and there was nothing sexual about it. She would have someone have them bring in a partner, or just have them dress it themselves, and she would tell them how to pose or lie down or whatever, so that she wasn't physically touching anybody, and she was taking legit. It's a whole thing. It's called the dicture.
I remember when you first found that. We
like
were at the
years
old
ago.
apartment.
Yeah.
You told me about it. I was like, that's
So
hilarious.
it's ridiculous,
Dictures.
but yes, also hilarious.
That's what dick pics should be called, dictures. Like, that is the perfect name for a dick pic.
Mm-hmm.
I sent you a dicture because that sounds less harsh than a dick pic. This guy sent me this fucking dick pic. It's just like, this guy sent me a dicture. Oh, let me see. See, it sounds way better than a dick pic. Don't you think?
Well, I mean, yes, sure. So I do hope to hear after this episode airs, hear from other like-minded women who is like, hey, what's all the hullabaloo with not wanting dick pics, even if they are unsolicited?
So let me ask you this, so now, because you're on Instagram and all of that, it's it's not hard for a person to find you. So if your shit gets flooded with dick pics, you're gonna be like, go through all of them and be like, this is nice.
As long as no one's expecting anything, and I think that's one of the reasons why women don't want them. Well, that is one of the reasons why women don't want them, because the intentions and expectations of the sender.
Okay.
So if you're expecting, I don't know, it's because this conversation has not even led to this, I have no idea what you're expecting.
Right.
So, of course, that's an issue.
Right.
But having an understanding of you're not going to get any response out of me,
right,
and you're okay with that, I don't give a shit.
Okay. Cool.
But
no, hey, listen. I will say this.
I mean, I'm married now, so I don't need.
Yeah.
But
I was gonna say listen. I'm not gonna be in her inbox to know who sent it. Beat this dick 83 years. I saw you send my wife a dick pic. She controls her Instagram and shit like that. But I will tell you this: don't be disrespectful, because she will go clean the fuck off. Okay, I just want to put that out for the people, because I don't put certain parameters on her. She's she's a grown up. We are two individuals who came together and decided that this is what we want to do together. But at the same time, I don't try to overstep my boundary with that type of stuff. Now, if somebody gets disrespectful though, I will step completely the fuck in, and I will wild the fuck out. And honestly,
right.
She's
protect your queen.
the only person that could calm me down. There have been a couple people I was like, I'm finna go over their house. She's like, no, don't do that.
Yeah, you do get unruly when you're not being supervised. So
What am I, 6? You know what? I'm tired of fighting for your honor. Send all the dick pics to Farron. Flaccid, erect, squeeze your balls and make them wrap around it like a hot dog bun. Do it all.
there was a man who got paid for that. I did not look him up, so I have no information on his name and stuff. But he was like a one-man show, and he was nude, and he would like basically do like a balloon animal type situation, but with his dick and balls.
What?
He would like create things. Yes, yes.
It sounds so dumb. And
It
amazing
is,
at the
but
same time.
dude got paid for it. Like he
Right.
made a whole thing out of it. So I have,
Nice.
I don't even know what keywords to use to look this
Nice.
guy up. I just know he existed.
Oh my God. You know what? We have to start doing the show live because people would fucking love this. The Patreons, they're gonna get this live because you love this. You're not gonna want to wait for this shit. This shit is crazy.
But dang, now I wish, because through all this, I never even thought about him, or I would have looked him up. But I don't
It's not
even know.
late. I mean,
I don't even know what keywords to use to look him up.
dick and balls balloon animals. Let's go basic as broad as it is. Balloon animals with dick and balls. Dick and balls. This is gonna be interesting. If you actually find it, it's gonna be even more interesting.
No.
You didn't find it? All right, it's all good. We'll figure it out, or we'll put it in the description. If we find it
Ooh,
before
is
it
that
airs,
what I should look up?
what description?
No.
'Cause
Penis
description is just-
penis puppetry. Shut up.
You can't tell me to shut up after you just said penis puppetry. That's a real thing that you just came.
It is. No, look. Puppetry of the penis, the ancient Australian art of genital origami.
Oh
Stop.
my God. This is a real thing. We got to figure out how to put this on the
I
screen.
hate that they worded it like that, though. Genital origami? Okay.
Genital origami.
Okay. I'm sorry. Okay. But
That's
anyway,
so crazy. We got to figure out a way for them to see that at home because that is just wild as fuck.
I said that I would get back to the women and totally respect your rights to not want a full frontal assault.
Mhm.
Especially, I mean, it's like, dudes, at least like preface it with a text message that says "for your eyes only," so I know, and I got the chance to be like, I'm not gonna open up the next message,
Right,
or whatever.
At
Because
church.
at church, on a train,
Mm-hmm.
in a board meeting, like anything, you know,
At least you
walking
know,
through
like,
Target,
yeah,
like
absolutely.
anything. I could be literally anywhere, and I'm just like all of a sudden just looking at a dick, and I'm,
Yeah.
I get that part. I completely get that part.
That's why I can't open Twitter in public. My Twitter is filthy.
I'm not on Twitter, so
You just open it and you just
Really?
Yep.
So it surprises me that like Twitter picked up Tumblr slack, or was Twitter like that before?
Twitter was like that before. I feel like more people migrated to Twitter once Tumblr went down, but like you can find anything that you're looking for. Twitter is literally like it's the welcome portal to the dark web.
Wow.
Huh? Oh, is that a derivative? OnlyFans is derivative of Twitter? That's crazy.
Wow.
That's crazy. And OnlyFans is popping. But they have
Really?
everything. They got everything. You can find any fetish that you want on Twitter. It has a page. It has a community. It's a safe place. You might get dragged if you say the wrong thing and it catches fire, but Twitter is great. And it's the hardest of all the social media platforms, I feel like, to grow. It's so hard to grow Twitter.
I'm gonna start an OnlyFans, but just gonna be me switching out my eyelashes.
That's not gonna work.
Oh.
You're gonna have to have at least one titty exposed if you want to like blow. Are you committed? Would you put one titty out? What about what if you was cooking and just like swimsuits? That'd be hot.
Cooking in swimsuits.
Yeah, right. But like European, so the cakes got to show.
Cakes.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm fine with my cakes. I like my cakes.
All right, they're nice cakes.
Nice.
They're fire cakes.
Jesus, man.
That could be the name of it. Fire cakes.
Fire cakes. I'm sure someone has that already.
No,
That
I don't
sounds
think so. No, fire cakes.
Well, they definitely got it now. You ruined it. Good job.
This hasn't come out yet.
Good
You
job. You ruined it.
Wow, man.
Brennan's ass is gonna be all over OnlyFans with the handle with the handle fire cakes. No, I'm a fucking goldfish. Help me stay focused. But anyway, so I was getting to
bunt cakes.
Bunt cakes?
Yeah, but it's like bun instead of cake. Like bunt.
Bun
Like,
cakes?
yeah, but it's your buns. Like, but you cook
I don't
it.
like that. Keep
But it's
working.
just you bake it.
I don't bake things. Nobody wants to see me baking a
Yes,
box
like
chocolate cake.
if you doing this, but I'm filming you from behind while you whipping the batter, so the cakes is just going bloop, 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 bloop. Bun cakes. It's just all you cooking different cakes. Oh. Okay.
Not at all.
All right, so Twitter did not start OnlyFans. We just got that correction, so we want to put that out there because I don't want it all in the comment. It's good to have people here just looking stuff up too.
No wonder. Oh, Brandon, I see what you did. He offered me tea, and my cup says transit pictures.
Oh yeah, I mean got to get the plug.
Of course, no problem. But I just noticed the cup. Anyway, so like I said, completely understand if you don't want that full frontal assault. And these are some of the reasons why women do not want them.
Mm.
The dick alone is not a turn on. I don't get turned on from looking at dick pics. Going through the critique my dick pictures and stuff is not a turn on.
Right.
The full body is. So it's like if you gonna send me an unsolicited dick pic, then include all of it if you're expecting some great
You know what's crazy
response.
though? You know what's crazy is as much as women obsess over their bodies, a lot of guys are insecure about their bodies.
Yeah.
I mean, you remember when we first got together, it was 4 years before I took a shower without my cummerbund because I didn't want my middle section I was taking a shower with a full cummerbund and tank top on because I was just not there. I wasn't confident in what I was bringing to the table. You had already laid out the dishes and it was, plate and silverware, and I was just bringing this. So I was like, I got to put this cummerbund on. It was waterproof. It was by Eddie Bauer.
And dick pics are kind of like when a cat brings you a dead bird. It's like, I get the sentiment, but this is disgusting.
When a cat brings you a dead bird, that's how you describe a dick pic?
This is how some women have described it. And I totally understand this side of it. So it's not like I'm like, I don't understand what the fuck's wrong with these bitches. Take these dick. No, I totally
you sympathize with it. Yeah.
It. Yeah, but it's like
I think it's one of those things that's to each his own though. Like everybody likes something that they like that it may not be wildly accepted by the general public, or it might still be looked at as taboo, but that doesn't mean that someone should shame you for as long as it's not illegal.
Yeah, don't yuck their yum.
There it is. Don't yuck their yum.
So and also we like hell, even in sexting, women want foreplay. We want the build-up. So just jumping straight.
First, a picture of me taking my shoes off. It's been a long day. And then, take a picture of, my pants around my ankles, I'm about to get ready for this shower, right? And then, I take a picture, of me, getting in the shower like this, but I set the phone on the counter and get it on the timer, getting in the shower, right? And then...
Stop.
Why?
I'm not with
the next one was
going
to be me all sudded up. You still see my body all sudded up, but then my penis exposed. Dick. So it's
I meant the build up in some level of conversation before and make sure this is where.
Oh
just
shit! My
you
bad.
Sending a barrage of photos.
Right. Because I thought the picture was worth 1,000 words, so I just sent you 3,000 words before I sent the dick pic. I thought that maybe.
And it makes them feel violated, like walking in on your parents fucking.
Yeah, that's really weird.
Yeah. So these are
the crazy thing is that my mom would try to cover up. My stepdad, he would keep going.
Yeah,
that's what made it weird.
Your stepdad, may he rest in peace or not, sounds horrible. Sounded horrible.
That was some things.
Yeah, because That's not okay.
It's not.
Um,
Not at all.
so I have like generally no takeaway. I can't tell anybody don't send dick pics, and I can't tell anyone be okay with receiving dick pics. It's just not going to go away anytime soon. And just thinking of like different platforms and stuff. I don't even know if there's a way for them to protect you against it. Like, what? You know how Instagram like blurs out photos and lets you decide whether or not you want to click on it. Maybe if all the platforms did that when somebody was DM'd a photo or something, because most of these are through dating apps and stuff long before you actually get somebody's phone number or whatever. But with the exception of Scruff and Grindr, which are both for gay men, but that's kind of just how they, at least that's in the internets, make you believe that that's just the way that the gay community operates.
I'm sure there's some technology out there that's probably expensive that they're not going to invest in, because like if they do facial recognition, I'm sure they could do penis recognition.
To get on my
because I mean, think
double
about
standard,
it.
Sexism.
That what again?
Soapbox.
The facial recognition that like the police and the FBI and the Secret Service and all of them use, I'm sure it's super expensive to use that like on a platform like Instagram or something like that, where they would be pulling from that like probably.
But if it was an issue that affected mostly men and men didn't like it,
I agree.
They would invest in that shit.
I agree. Absolutely.
If there is something, I'm not technically inclined. Like, I don't know this shit. So if there is something and there is a way to protect people from these things, then
I think it should be an option. I think it should be an option that women can, or guys as well. Yeah, you select it and like, if this is recognized, and like, because they have it like on, even on YouTube, like if certain rude words are used in the comments, they won't put the comment up. It recognizes those comments. So like you have that option on YouTube. I'm sure, in the near future, they may have something like that.
Look at you. I'll make a feminist out of you yet.
I always fuck with the ladies.
You do. That was supposed to stop you the first time.
Okay, my bad.
But that wraps up our rants on dick pics and just nudes and all of that. If you send them, just be respectful of people.
Yeah, have some decorum about it. Don't.
Yeah, because that revenge porn shit is not okay.
Yeah, never. I never did no shit like that ever.
Yeah, and I weighed all that before I ever sent you a picture. I was like, even if he's upset with me, he's not the type of person that would ever share this with anyone else.
Absolutely not.
And ironically, I did piss you off shortly after you got that photo, and you never did anything terrible with it. So, yeah. So be more like to hear, but not too much, because the world can't take it. And thanks for joining us for more to the story.
Motherfucker. We'll see you guys next time. Peace out.